A year or two after our divorce, my youngest child went off to kindergarten. And people said, you know, so now what are you going to do with all your time? And I went, ha ha. And, but I did get clear that I really needed to do something significant with my life, and made some choices. Heard somebody speak about the hero's journey, and the forms that we have in our life sometimes stop, like in a divorce. So I wasn't anymore a wife, and those kinds of things. And when those forms end, and they do end because we grow, and the forms tend to stay the same size. So we grow, and then we need a new form. And I thought that if I was in this form, and then I was going to go into another form, I would just like walk over here and step into the new form. I don't think there is a path that goes like that. It really goes down into the dark. And it goes into that place where I don't know what's next. I can't imagine what's next. It's hard for me to see that there might be a next. And that's the place where the dream comes for the next piece. And then we bring that back up into, our home, our life, our community. So one of the pieces that came out of that was deciding to go back to school and get credentials to be a psychologist, which is what I've been doing since then. I know that my path wouldn't have happened if it had gone on being the predictable way I grew up, and that I wouldn't be a therapist. I wouldn't be having a chance to help people this way if it had gone on. And if it had been left up to me, tooth or nail, I would have fought to try to keep that relationship going, when in fact it was the biggest gift. His leaving was the biggest gift to me that he could have given me. And I continue to be grateful for that. So thanks for listening to that piece of my story. What we're going to do tonight is kind of go back to the very basis of how do you know what's an okay boundary? Because I wasn't thinking about, well, I was thinking about my mother some when I put a title on this, and Connie, I appreciate that you're here. You can think about the same thing with your mom. But my mother didn't know how to tell me what was inside of me that let me know when somebody was walking over a boundary. I got taught to be gracious, I got taught to be helpful, I got taught to be nice, I got taught to put everybody's needs ahead of mine, and I had no stop was not in my vocabulary.